Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. So, last time we've been fighting a bunch of sliths and a bunch of unfortunate Avernite traders, I suppose, collaborators, who I would have been okay leaving alone, but they didn't give me a choice. So it's not really on me. I mean, is it ever? No, obviously not. And we found our way into this cave here with some non-hostile gruesome watchwolves and a message about them. Okay. The game is kind of, I guess, giving me a message here to remind me that we were told about these and not to attack them. Of course I remember. I mean, of course. I have been wondering, though, I mean, this has to be the cave that Weir was talking about. Private, was it? Private Weir? But of course, the entrance being literally past that little slith settlement right outside that slith fortification, you know, it's a bit of an odd choice. But maybe we saw that other trapdoor leading down somewhere that we never tried, so maybe that's actually like coming up somewhere around here or so, like on the map, and leading through the same wolf cave, but not requiring any humans entering it to first sneak past all those sliths, which seems impractical. Anyway, we'll see. You enter a cavern with a high domed ceiling. Most of it is full of water. Thick growths of fungus grow on the eastern shore. There are several cave wolves, twisted, dangerous creatures wandering on the shore. You step back and draw your blade, ready for action. The creatures don't attack, though. When they smell you, they look up, they stare at you, and then they return to wandering the shore. Interesting. Yeah. It's a trick. Let's attack them. No. I mean, okay, obviously, even if we had not been explicitly told about them and asked to leave them alone, I think with a message like that, I probably would have suppressed my usual murderous instincts and, you know, left them be, at least for the time being. Okay, it's quite a large cave, so this over here has to be where... Or actually, wait, no. Down here has to be... Yeah, it was more over this way, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Right. By the cave wall. Okay, also, I just want to quickly remind myself, just to make sure I'm not missing anything, but we have fully explored this map, right? Yeah, looks like it. And we have explored up here. Okay, and this is actually... Yeah, so that's all of this cave and all the way up to the river. And there's this fortification. I guess we never saw the northern side of it because we stuck close enough to the northern wall. Although this is actually... I want to say that this is the corner where, on one of my runbacks to Fort Monastery, I told you about that, but I didn't show it on video, where I aggroed an extra patrol, so there were some sliths camping like right around this corner, I believe. Sliths and war lizards, and that was probably right outside the gates of these, the northern gates of these fortifications. I just didn't see that back then, because I, well, obviously didn't want to run into anything new while not recording. Oh hey, there's Weir. Okay, yeah. Right, and we have seen everything here. This is a way into, like, a very poorly... Well, I suppose it is. It was pretty well defended. There were all these sliths here and the War Master and everything, or whatever he was called. Combat Master, I don't know. But then only a barricade here? Isn't that also kind of impractical? I guess I never used this side exit. Unless they have a mage who can just, you know, open and close that barricade at will. Okay, yeah, these traps have been temporarily deactivated. Okay. Oh, Avernite warriors. You have, amazingly enough, found a camp of Avernite soldiers. There are 8 of them hiding in this cramped, dirty, miserable cavern. You doubt that any of them has had a warm bath or a decent meal in weeks or months. Living under such stress, shoved together in such a little hole, must be constant misery. And yet morale is high. They immediately jump to their feet to greet you. Once they confirm you haven't been followed, they bombard you with questions about events in the south and tell you tales of what they have been doing. I mean, I really hope that the game is somehow going to acknowledge my having defeated the Warlord, or the... I keep saying Warlord. What was his official title? I don't know. The Impaler and the Shadow. Because that would make so much sense, of course. That would be the first thing they would be interested in hearing. Well, apart from more recent news from the southern caves. Sure, but anyway, we'll see. Right. Tell you tales of what they have been doing. I mean, I'm sure they have had plenty of adventures themselves here. Their commander, a priestess with the symbol of her faith still worn proudly around her neck, approaches you. Quiet down, everyone. I'm surprised your jabbering hasn't drawn all the sliths. I'm Captain Asme. Come back here and rest and speak, honored visitor. I'm sure we have much to learn from each other. Indeed. There she is. Okay, so 8 people here, not including Weir, who, yeah, I mean, she said she was gonna head here, but I guess she's actually never going to leave her spot on the surface, which is fair. So that's 9 people in total, but there might be more on patrol. She said that there were about a dozen of them, and I have no reason to doubt that. There's an Incanter Abaddon, an Essala. Okay, let's talk to Asme first. That seems like the right thing to do. When you sit down to speak with Captain Asme, the other soldiers grow quiet and tend to their business. It is very good to see you. Being here to aid any infiltrators was part of our main mission, but things have been very difficult. Only great good fortune has kept us from being discovered and killed. She fingers her holy symbol distractedly. We have no supplies to give, only information, and we will be unable to travel with you. I can restore your strength when you're weak. There would have been a... Well, this would have been a place to rest, however... Until we clear that little slith fortification and create a clear path through that, this would not have been a very useful resting spot for, you know, our expedition to Formello. I guess we would have probably done that if we had found this first and made this our temporary camp. Then we could have obviously attacked the stronghold from here easily, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't do this, but then again, am I really? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit unfortunate if the game does not acknowledge at all that we already succeeded in our mission and is going to just act as if we were still, you know, we were still going to venture into the enemy, the great enemy stronghold, basically, of Formello. But we can imagine, you know, how things could have been. Anyway, you know, I'm okay with having chosen my path, and it was obviously a viable path. The game did not, like, funnel me into this place at all. It could have done that easily, but it left me the choice to not discover these people. And, you know, I respect that. Anyway, but I may be getting ahead of myself. Tell me why you are here. Well, we explain why you're here and what has been happening. As Asme and the other warriors listen intently, you explain what has been happening. The course of the war, the destruction of the Great Portal, the details of your mission. They are very disturbed by what they have heard. Esme nods sadly. Then those are dark times. These are dark times. The Great Portal. That is a deadly blow. As for your mission, the only surprise there is that it took so long for the castle to get infiltrators up here. As I said, we will aid you as much as we can. Oh, Gavassos the Impaler has been slain. My mission was a success. We should probably open with that, right? Although I'm interested in seeing the rest of the dialogue, but in the interest of making this make as much sense as possible, let's go with that first. They all listen intently to the tale. Some of them wish they could go home. Esme quickly quashes their hopes. Why though? There isn't... Like, we have at least an extra boat? Don't we have a total of 3 boats moored somewhere nearby-ish that they could actually all reach? Well. As long as the Horde still has one of its leaders, they are still deadly. So we'll stay here and keep an eye on them. Fair enough. At least, I mean, we have been reducing their numbers quite a bit, right? And hopefully plunging the entire Horde in a bit of disarray, so with any luck, things should calm down for you as well. And they might have a bit of an easier time now. Anyway, what have you been doing up here? Giving the enemy a taste of what they've been giving us. The other soldiers chuckle. Hiding, striking fast, hitting hard, retreating to safety, getting information. We were sent here to prepare the way for any infiltrators that might be sent. We were starting to doubt you would ever arrive, so we were just doing what we could. How have you been kept from being found? How have you kept from being found? There aren't many Soserikai out here. Most of them are around Fort Monastery or on the front with Avernum. It is only that skill and luck that has kept us active. Only that skill and luck? I mean, I wouldn't say only, but sure. It has helped that we were able to charm the pack of wolves outside. The Sliths haven't searched down here because they assumed the wolves would kill us if we came down here. That won't fool them forever. Have you had many losses? Everything gets very quiet. My healing powers have been useful. We have only lost a few. I mean, that's better than you could have hoped for, honestly. How long can you hold out here? Someone mutters, as long as the Horde is in our lands. The others nod approvingly. Esme smiles. Bravado is all well and good, but we live from day to day, eating what we can steal and forage. We trust to luck more than I would like. How have you been striking the enemy? They send a lot of scouts and supply caravans around here, and sometimes the savages get complacent. We've killed quite a few, but most of what we've accomplished has been in gathering intelligence. Her face darkens. But there are other things I wish we could have done. Other things I wish we could have done if we had the strength. Go on. Oh, the Horde slaves. I had a feeling like maybe there was a quest or two to be gotten here. We'll see. There are humans in Horde lands. Some are traitors. I'm not concerned about them. But some are slaves, worked to death. They should be freed. They will probably die when running, but they will have a better chance than if they stay. One camp is southeast of Fort Draco. The other is southeast of Formello. Oh. Okay, so yeah. Of course, that's another area that I didn't fully explore. Like, yeah, we headed into the secret tunnel and into Formello as soon as we could, but obviously I was going to also complete exploring the area around Formello as much as possible, as much as the actual main army of the Horde will allow me. Okay, so there's another camp there. I would love desperately to free them, but it's too far from my mission. Yeah, that's fair. Well, you've told us about that now, and if we weren't going to go there before, we are now. So, I need information, sure. Maybe some of it can still be useful. Esme nods. Of course, that is our purpose, after all. I know very little about the West. All we have seen is Fort Monastery, and we were unable to get close. No, we have repeatedly risked our lives to go east. That is what we've learned about. Okay, tell me about Fort Monastery still. It was when we last saw it under siege. A huge Slith force is outside the gates. Some of the Evernight soldiers within are still alive. I have no idea how. We wish there was something we could do for them, but it's too far and too well guarded. Don't go there expecting sustenance. Tell me about the East. I'm sure you know it now better than we do. That's fair. Do you know anything else about what lies to the west? Well, we have overheard Horde warriors talking about how there's a dragon in that direction, past the Giant Lands. If that is true, we don't want to know more about it. You don't? Why not? Life is too difficult as it is. I mean, yeah, again, fair, but okay. Alright, you can't spare soldiers or supplies? Esme shakes her head. Remember, I hate to put it this way, but if you fail in your mission, we need to be here to guide those who come after you. Well, I mean... yeah. Right, but, I mean, we already succeeded, but, you know. Okay. Technically, the Horde is still, obviously still there, and they still have one of their leaders, who is, I guess, now more powerful than ever, now that they no longer have to compete with the others. I need healing? Well, yeah, sure, let's take that while we can. Really just Hawk's half mana bar, but still. Captain Esme closes her eyes, reaches out, and lays her hands upon you. They glow gently, and strange, sweet-smelling... what? And a strange, sweet smell fills the cavern. All right. Soon you're fully rejuvenated. Esme smiles, but beads of sweat have appeared on her brow. Uh-oh. Let's pretend we give her a couple of our mana potions in return. Tiring, but worthwhile. I hope that you feel better. Yes, thank you. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, give us Ossistad. I guess that's all I need. Then we will continue to hide and do what we need to. I wish you luck. Alright, well, we did get a quest from her. Let's quickly check this. We can take this. They have Scribane here. Only for the direst of emergencies, right? You're not usually using that stuff, I trust. You're better than that. Yeah, we're not gonna take that. Even though we could. Essala, you're surprised to find that one Slith is here with the soldiers. He's not part of the army, and he bears the faint traces of paint on his face. Oh, that's certainly unexpected. Markings of the Horde. When he sees you staring, he gives you a toothy grin. Not a tech. I'm not a savage. I'm Essala. I'm from Gnas. Proud scout, helping against the vile Horde. From Gnas. Okay, so, I mean, you are from Avernum then. Right? Yeah. Okay. Why do you have that paint on? It's a disguise. We use it for tricks on enemy. Oh, okay. How does it work? When we go out hunting, the Sliffs see me, and it confuses them. I pretend to be a horde warrior, bringing a prisoner. Others of us pretend to be captured. Enemy comes close, and we strike. Ah, that's a pretty old trick, but no doubt still efficient, or effective. Or both. You're not a soldier? No, I am scout. It's easier sometimes for Sliffs to explore here. The horde sees me, but they do not attack. They are too arrogant to think we might sneak in. I am from Gnas, but was raised here. You aren't worried about Evernites mistaking you for the enemy? Oh, I am. It's a hard time for Sliffs now. Humans always suspecting us. They even say we can eat blighted mushrooms, but it's not true. We get sick by them just the same. But it's much safer here. Fewer humans to suspect me. Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. It's really just your fellow soldiers here, right? You grew up around here? This once much honored place for Sliffs. Some say tunnel through which we first came to Avernum is near here. But I went to Gnas, wanted to be near more of my kind. Alright. Can you tell me more about the Horde? I hope you are not going to say foolish things about how I am Slith, so I follow Horde. Peaceful Sliffs hate Horde as much as humans, though we do understand better why Horde does what it does. Why do peaceful Sliffs so fear the Horde? We've heard that plenty of times, but... Because they hate us. Think we are weak, traitors. The Horde, they might spare some humans and Nephilim who give in and help them. But Sliffs who joined Avernum? No mercy, only painful death. So tell me, why is the Horde how it is? In early days, before empires sent all the humans and Nephilim down, this was all Slithland. Hard to remember, but true. Was once there, and it was lost, taken. By Evernites. Yes, they flee, they find other caves, but they remember this dishonor. The insult. This hurts, I think, more than the loss of the land itself. So war will continue, I think, as long as Horde feels ashamed. Maybe they have heard of Avernum enough now to someday forget, I hope. Well, I hope so as well. That's that from you, huh? Alright. I was kind of hoping that you would be some sort of combat trainer or something, but maybe this incanter can help us. There is something about this young mage that reminds you of a swordsman. Is he wearing a sword? Wielding a sword? Something grim and determined? The sort of cold, detached demeanor of the professional soldier who kills the enemy personally with his hands. He sits by the wall, hands outstretched. Occasionally he makes a little flame appear in the middle of his palm. He blows it out. Then he does it again and again. The others are clearly used to this behavior. He flicks his gaze up to you. So, you're here at last. I am Incantor Abaddon. He chuckles. Slith freezer. Have some tea. Well, boiled fungus. All we have. You are a battle mage? He nods. That is the truth. I'm not one of those soft mad wizards sitting in some tower and writing scrolls and arguing and making sentinels to fight for me. That was going to be my fate. And then the war. You didn't mean to be a warrior? I think I always did. I wanted to be a part of a brotherhood. Out defending the land. My parents didn't... I don't want to talk about this. I'm just meant to be here. Okay. What is the difference between a battle mage and the wizards in the towers? Well, I mean, they're not out here in the field, I guess. Wizards make the problems. Battle mages solve them. What will you do once the war is done? Find another. Avernum always has something that needs to be hunted. I'm in the army for life. I'd rather die out here than be cooped up in a room with dusty papers for the rest of my life. Alright. How goes the struggle? The fire in his palm goes out, replaced by a shining blue mote of pure cold. Okay, I was going to comment on the fact that he called himself Slith Freezer, but was playing with fire. But okay. Sliths aren't hurt much by fire, but they hate cold. I've left 24 of them blocks of ice so far, and wounded more on top of that. It feels good. It helps me keep the hate under control. But I'm just killing their warriors, not their generals. It's good hard work, but it's no challenge. I have real hopes for the future. You hate the enemy? I've seen what they've done, and I've seen what they've made us do. Them and the traitors that have joined them. They brought death to our land. I don't fear death. I only fear that I might stop being able to make them pay. What do you wish for? I want to fight Escalon, the Horde's head wizard. Yeah, same, eventually. You know what they call her? The Man-Burner, because that's what she does. She loves fire. She burns us to death. I want to give her a touch of ice. I would give anything for it. Anything? Would you join us? Fifth party member? Probably not, huh? Can you teach me anything? Maybe, but we also got a quest for that. He lowers his voice. Captain Esme looks away and pretends to not hear what he is saying. There is a traitor to Avernum near here. Name is Kellar. Well, was Captain Kellar. He gave aid to the Horde in return for his worthless life. He's above us now, in a little farm. Him and some other traitors, all allowed to live. They have to die for what they did. They need to meet a traitor's death. His voice is a soft, quiet hiss. Esme won't let me deal with them. Says it's not part of our mission. I don't agree. Kill them, and I have some spells for you. Well, Kellar is dead. Kellar's dead, baby. Kellar's dead. Abaddon nods. Then I will teach you. Spells wizards don't like to teach. Knowledge they like to keep secret. Well, I'm a battle mage. I don't care about their secrets. I wonder what you could really... What you could actually be teaching us. I mean, obviously there isn't really any room for what he just described. It's obviously going to be just some of the spells we already have. Because I kind of doubt he's going to teach like the most powerful spell which is I think the only one we don't have yet. Anyway, well, we're going to see right now. Yeah, and as expected, he does not actually teach that, nor does he teach the one ice spell again. But that's okay. Extremely cheap prices. I mean, I do like that, and I always like improving... I was gonna say, I always like improving my go-to spells like Lightning Spray, but then I remembered that I wasn't on the right character, so really, he cannot actually teach us anything useful. Well, Cloak of Blades is maybe marginally useful, so I guess we're gonna go with that. I mean, we're gonna get everything we can here. I mean, Terror, that's probably useful. Single enemy, though. I don't know, I very rarely find myself in a situation where there is one single enemy that I absolutely want to crowd control. And who's also going to be susceptible to mind effects in the first place. And, you know, there's almost always more than one enemy. And at that point, why not just use Improved Days? Unless Terror is significantly more likely to work. I mean, it's possible, I guess. I would hope that it is, because it is single target. But, I don't know, I always feel like I'm better off gambling on Strong Days working out. It has the additional benefit of not having that enemy just run off who knows where, possibly aggroing more enemies, I don't know, or just, you know, disappearing out of sight, and then maybe me forgetting about them and they returning later, and, you know, things just tend to get more messy with enemies running around. I'm still gonna get it, though, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Summon Aid? No, really. This is probably potentially the most powerful of the spells left, if used correctly, but I just kind of refuse to ever even try to use summoning spells effectively. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was that. I mean, we did complete the quest of the Horde Traders, even though no one leveled up from it, but I'm assuming that we still got our experience from it. Anyway, we have a new quest, though, that we haven't completed, but I'm kind of excited about completing, honestly, because, yeah, that seems like a worthy cause. Alright, are we gonna head there immediately, though? I mean, we have our route into that cut-off little cave. We could go ahead and deal with that slave fort. Oh, actually, what was up here? Nothing. Right, this is just... yeah, this leads up here. Oh yeah, never mind. I actually forgot about this tunnel, so... yeah, we didn't need to deal with the fortification here at all. We always would have had this little sneaky route through. But I guess at this point, yeah, see, there's not really all that much left. And this is the camp that I accidentally aggroed. So, let's just head over here real quick. And take a look at the northern end of this fortress. It's really kind of small, isn't it? Yeah, there's a digging spot here, that's what I thought. Oh, it's really small. You can't even see it from here. was expecting it to fill most of this tunnel, but not so. More meat that's been lying around here for a couple of days at least, since I dealt with this camp. Yummy. Wow, this is tiny! What? Okay, there we go. The northern gate is actually open. That's interesting. So we could have always what? Could have always attacked it from the north, as it turns out. Huh. Okay, well. Fingers. I mean, I guess we're gonna have a slightly easier time attacking from the side. I mean, realistically, they should be very surprised by that attack, because obviously they wouldn't be expecting an attack from that angle. In practice, of course, it's not really gonna make a difference. Like, it's not, you know, there's no concept of enemies actually being startled or anything, or stopping the fight, stunned for a few turns or something. As nice as I would be, but I guess attacking from here is still gonna be slightly more beneficial than attacking head-on. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Remove that barrier. I guess technically it could have been an impossible barrier to remove. Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually attacking from here, because we didn't see this. We didn't see these extra walls here. I just assumed this would be open. We would be able to head, you know, through here and attack these flingers right away. But realistically, I don't know. Could they even have trapped us in here? I don't think so. But yeah, this would have been more awkward for sure. Alright. Save and attack. Horde Enchanter. I mean, I kind of want to deal with the Enchanter first, if I can. Thing is, I'm not sure if I can. Actually, yeah, no, that works. In fact, you can even stand here to make room for Ayali to also attack, if that is necessary. Yeah, no double attack here. I did not want to go there. I should have just clicked to attack, and yeah, I almost certainly would have just taken the step in the right direction. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Now we're probably not going to kill them. However, maybe we can? Maybe we can. And they're down to 72 health. Surely we can deal that much damage. Right? The lightning spray should do the trick. It did not at all. Not even close. And now they're probably going to cast their shield spells and... Oh, actually, never mind. They just cast haste, which is annoying, but not nearly as annoying as them all being, you know, having their armor increased. Okay, that works then. What doesn't work apparently is lightning damage. Although I guess it did work better on the non-mage sliths. Yeah, I don't know. Icy Rain. I want Icy Rain to work better against him, but it just never does. All right, you need some healing. And rather than heal again, I'm actually going to help out as much as I can with more smite. Yeah, lightning spray actually is definitely the way to go against regular sliths. Okay. Did not expect you to run over there for some reason. I guess you can stay over here and start attacking this one. Ooh, that was a good one. I'll start and finish attacking this one, as it turns out. Nice. You can finish that one off. Well, obviously, needless to say, this was not a particular challenge to overcome. Although I almost got a little bit careless towards the end here. That's that. This closes both of those gates, alright. Let's not do that. Let's open this. No message about us, like, blocking the wheel or destroying the mechanism or something, so... I'm not sure if this is gonna stay open. But I guess if it doesn't, that doesn't matter, because we have the alternate way through. More meat. Slit spear dagger. Some more meal. Alright. That's not anything on the ground? Nope. Well, okay, that completes this. Right, this was Scatter's place. Now, as for the rest of this northern route we have... I don't suppose we have looked all the way around Fort Draco, have we? Actually, I don't think we have. We've seen it. Let me just remind myself here. No, okay, we definitely have seen the northern wall. Oh, in fact, we have seen all of it. Never mind. I completely forgot about that. But it's obviously inaccessible from here. And also, yeah, we haven't actually found a way inside. Right, this is just the route circumventing it. But there has to be a way inside, though, right? Isn't that heavily implied? That there's got to be some kind of way? This wasn't anything, right? No. This is where we were attacked by the shadows. Yeah, so we have fully explored this, actually. Of course. Uh-oh, mouse. Hold on. Right. So yeah, of course, we made our way through here originally, so... Yes, we did see everything. Where are we? Oh, up here. Okay, no, but we did stop around here. But I guess it can't be... Yeah, we must actually have stopped just shy of spotting the... Yeah, Slith army camp down here. Yeah, because we've seen those before. That seemed almost a little bit too close for comfort. Is the game gonna warn me again from this direction? Nope, I've been spotted. Alright, fair enough. That being said, there aren't that many of them here. Part of me wants to see how bad the situation is here. It's probably pretty bad. We're not even fully healed. Yikes. I mean... I guess if nothing else, maybe Terror has a longer range? Let's give that a try once. That worked. Okay. Of course, the real question is not if we can defeat one of these or a couple of these, but whether there's gonna be a dozen or more of them eventually coming, and including maybe a mini-boss like near Monastery. Okay, Bridge Guard. Wall lizards at least are nothing too special. Okay. Fooled once again by Slope's perspective shenanigans. Did I? Wait. I don't know if I used Pierce armor there, but probably did. So I didn't have to do that again. Oh well, it's fine. It's not like this is a challenging combat or anything. Obviously, mistakes can be made. No problem. I should probably slow them all down, but I guess my one... Oh, well. It's 2 for 2 at this point. That's pretty good. Maybe Terror really is better than I give it credit for. Strong days. Should I try to mind control an enemy at some point? Wait, can you even do that? Or is it a priest thing? It's probably a priest thing? Is it even? Or is it only via spell, via scroll? Whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna slow them on top of everything else. There's more, of course there is. Yeah, okay. Things seemed way too easy, and there's, who? Scourger, what now? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely where things start looking a lot less reasonable. A lot less realistic. Okay, get as close as you can. Or as I want you to, I guess. Okay, that dazed both lizards and one of those guys. We can try again. Okay. And there's yet more. Oh god, there are so many more. And this, how tough even is this guy? 2,000 health? I mean, in a vacuum, that shouldn't be too bad, but it's not in a vacuum at all. There really is about a dozen enemies here. And, yeah. He just demonstrated that he can hit extremely hard. Not a fan of that. In fact, I mean, this is obviously hopeless. I really wonder. I mean, I guess if nothing else, I could set the difficulty to the lowest and probably wipe out all of these camps of super tough sliths if I really wanted to. Because it would be very satisfying to do so. But, well, I guess for now I'm not going to. Obviously there isn't really any reason to. Okay. Do I deal with the slave fortress, the slave camp right here? I mean, I guess it would make more sense to just deal with this right now, right? Because it is its own separate little area. Yeah, before we head on the longer trip around Formello. And I guess we also probably want to head into these breeding grounds and fully check those out. Even though I'm not necessarily looking forward to fighting, you know, too many more war lizards, but I mean, it's gonna be lizards in every direction, basically, so ultimately there's not much of a choice. Anyway, okay, let's head down this way. Of course, the one thing, notably, that Esme and her people were not able to provide is a way to sell things, and, well, we're once again getting there. But for now we still have some room. Maybe after this expedition here. Now, if I could remember... Well, I kind of remember where the path was. Maybe not the fastest one, but we just really need to take one way down here. And then, yeah, just go through the lava cavern. And it should be... Actually, over this way? Yeah. Should be over this way. Oh. Hey there, random drake. Oh, random drakes. Well, it's a bit awkward, but... Okay. At least these aren't the worst to fight. Sure didn't expect any respawn, though. Not this soon. Okay. I have some lightning, I suppose. That one hasn't even seen us yet. I guess it has now. Well. And of course it summons something and runs away. Oh my god, this is exactly why I didn't really want to fight this thing. Just slowing us down for no reason. Maybe we can actually just finish it off here. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. At least it wasn't too much of a pain. Okay. No more kite wreck ambush here. That's nice. Let's connect it to some other cave up here that I already forgot about. No, actually... Wait. Oh, this is underneath Fort Draco, that's right. But there was a way, I want to say here, that that's actually, yeah, in that cave west of Fort Draco. East of Fort Draco, actually. With a shadow attack. Right. Okay. Wait, do we want to go up here? Or up here, though? Oh, either way works, I guess. Or does it? No, wait, this is... I forget, was this closed? I think that might be our escape route, ultimately, after attacking the slave camp up front. Hello, Horde sentries? Okay, you're the reasonable kind, that's nice. But that's also expected, of course. We're gonna wait here, if you don't mind. Okay. I would really prefer you to come running to us. Yeah, you're too far away, of course. Okay, there obviously... Oh, there's a slave chieftain. Okay. Seems important. I doubt we can do much from there. Well, yeah, actually, you just skip your turn. So I could have tried moving her closer first, but I didn't. Oh well. Are you gonna be in range for lightning? Let's find out. Okay. At least I hit 2 of them. And the flinger decided to come here. I mean, not a flinger, I guess, just a sentry. I was hoping that he would eventually just change his mind and try to run into melee range, and he did. How nice of him. Alright. And is this the 3rd enemy we left with 1 hit point? Like, legitimately, just by pure coincidence? I mean, not the 3rd enemy total, obviously, there must have been more, but the 3rd in these last 2 episodes. Pretty interesting coincidence, I think. Oh, that's the chieftain doesn't have any more hit points than any of the other sliths. I mean, I guess it makes sense, only because he's a chieftain shouldn't mean that he's also physically more powerful. Still, it's, you know, it tends to be a thing in video games for some reason that higher status also means that you're automatically tougher, when in reality, I would guess that most people in positions of power are actually physically weaker than their underlings. That's why they're in power and not out in the field. But, well, it would be kind of boring if it always worked that way in video games, I guess. And who wants to just copy reality in a game anyway? It's, you know, that's kind of not the point. Okay, so that's the first little camp here. We could have avoided that, I suppose, if we really wanted to, if we had been way more careful. But, I mean, I didn't really want to, so that's fine. We'll save here. What have we here? Nothing. Alright. Okay, this is the way out of the cavern. Yes. So we should get a warning about the enemy army any moment now, or not. Oh, didn't I actually? Oh yeah, this is actually really close to where we've been. I think at one point I even foolishly ran all the way down here and you know, attacked this camp. Only to obviously learn that this was not going to be feasible ever. But I think we even like ran partway into this tunnel here and saw some of these lizards. I'm assuming that they've spotted us. Right? Or have they? Oh? Lizard Master looks defeatable. Oh. Well, I mean, any enemies that we can defeat, I guess we will. Because, you know, feels like the right thing to do. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know why I expected more damage. Obviously, there was no reason to. This being, you know, there being a bow attack. Okay, that is unexpected, though. What's that all about? Immune to ice damage? Like, why? Hopefully not immune to any damage. No, lightning works just fine. Alright, all the lizards are swarming us. Okay, and the lizard masters as well. Hopefully we can get some good crowd control going here. That would be nice. Alright, that's the first one down as well. Second one almost down. So these lizards don't care about ice. Which I guess is fine. We're just gonna have Lulu use some ice against the Slith, which worked marginally better, I suppose. Okay, let's try this. Alright, that's almost perfect. I like that. Yeah, the Lizard Masters are both still moving. I think we're gonna try and take out this lizard here, though. I guess we don't have to take out that one for now. I did attack this one earlier, did I? Yeah, he's missing a little bit more health. You know what, just finish off this? Ah, come on. 13 health. At least it's not 1. Do I try to daze again? I guess I could. And hope to get at least one of the Lizard Masters. That would be nice. Let's try. That did not work. I can try again. I mean, I suppose previously... I mean, I guess it's still 2 for 2 for a terror being effective, right? Well, that's 2 for 3 now. And this lizard has woken up. Why, actually? Wait. Oh, no? I mean, this one is dazed now because we just cast dazed again, but why did this one wake up already? I don't know. Feels like that's a bit early, but... I'm gonna check out this guy. And you're actually gonna take out this one. Alright. Definitely liking the number of enemies we're facing a lot better now. Do I try one more time? Actually, no. I'm just gonna cast slow, because that's guaranteed to work. At least. That's not great. Shield breaker, please. Okay, decent damage too. One more time. Keep pressing the wrong button. As if that's anything new. Nope, that's just not working. Fair enough, I guess. Thankfully, they're not dealing a ton of damage at all. Seem pretty reasonable, all things considered. Oh, I should not be using lightning. Except these two have already become undazed. Maybe I spoke too soon about these Lizard Masters not being that bad, because now we're suddenly all... yeah, actually we are all affected by lightning damage, which is really bad. Can we take you out at least? Yes. That helps. But it's not amazing. And we definitely need to take these guys out as quickly as possible. Well, suddenly things are looking way more dire than only moments ago. Okay, that helps. Yeah, this lightning debuff is rough, though. The fact that we did not get his armor reduced is also pretty annoying. But it's what it is. I'm even gonna daze again. Nope. Unfortunately, did not affect the last unaffected lizard. Wow, he's just parrying all of my attempts to reduce his armor. At least we reduced his attack. I guess there's that. Okay, health is looking surprisingly decent. Okay, that was a pretty short duration lightning debuff. It probably means that he's just that this guy's just going to reapply it any moment now. You're on complete crowd control duty. Okay. I guess I'll just keep trying. I mean, it's not like I could deal tremendous amounts of damage here. I didn't want to use lightning as spray because obviously that would have woken up this lizard here, so my options were limited. I'll try again. Okay, there we go, finally. If you could, please kill this guy before he has a chance to do anything nasty again, and yeah, okay, thank you. That actually worked. I'm gonna play it safe and heal you. No need to take any unnecessary risks. You know what, at this point I'm actually going to start flinging some lightning again. Unfortunate. 19 hit points, not one. Oh, all of our buffs have also basically run out, but I guess at this point it's fine. Nice. Okay. More spears for the collection. We recover quite a bit from that, of course. Save. Okay. What's this little cave taken... Cave? This camp taken care of. Some gauntlets. Do I really need to take those? I mean, I don't need to. But I guess I will. Yeah. It's fine. Some more flour. From here, you have an excellent view of the west bridge leading into Formello. Not surprisingly, it is heavily guarded. There is a large force of Suzuki camped in the west, on the west side of the bridge. This would be the same message that we got approaching from the north, though, probably, I think. Many of the campsites look unoccupied, though. Some of the warriors were recently transferred. Oh, maybe things have changed since our defeat of the Impaler. There's a mansion to the southwest of the bridge, dug into the cave wall. It's not hard to see. There are several torches and bonfires burning in front of it. It must be the command center now. Okay, yeah, I want to say that there were more enemies around here. Yeah, in fact, this place would have been swarming with them. Right? More protectors. Okay, these are definitely the kind that you don't want to mess with. They're also, thankfully, kind of short-sighted. Ooh, bars of iron. Do we have? Yeah, nice. Always happy to see loot that's stackable. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not great. Ah, damn it. Yeah, okay. That's a reload. Which is fine. Pick up all of this. They are patrolling. That's actually kind of mean. I really just want to explore as much of the map, uncover as much of the map as we possibly can, but... well, needless to say, I would rather avoid... Wait, did we pick up loot here already? Oh, I never picked up this. Why did he have an unused space here? I thought we had already maxed it out. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess not. Oh, he's wandering our way. Yeah, okay. I should not be doing this. It's just silly. It's not worth. Where's this mansion, though? Gate guards. Now, of course, the guards guarding the actual command center are not nearly as tough as the random guys just wandering around here. Video game logic. Do we attack this command center? I mean... Oh, I mean, I guess now we don't have a choice, but at least deal with these guys. Which is fine. Well, I guess we'll see if it's fine. If there end up being like a dozen more of them. So far we see 3. That guy inside, yeah, he's not even aggroed yet. I mean, I do wonder who even is inside this command center right now. I guess there would not have been a way for us to even approach this place. I think there must have been way more of these undefeatable sliths before we actually took out the Impaler. Things must just have changed quite a bit around here. I mean, we were obviously able to make it this far south, but no further than that. And we definitely could not have snuck around this corner without aggroing any of the undefeatable ones. At least we couldn't last time I was here. But if we had approached from this side before ever entering Formello, I doubt we could have even safely gone down here and toward this command center. But then, I mean, at the time, when the Impaler was still alive, he was in Formello and not in here, so is the game implying that this is where the Manburner is actually currently sitting? Because for our quest to ultimately go after the Manburner, obviously, we're supposed to head to Fort Duvno and then presumably attack the Horned Gate, like challenge her at the Horned Gate. That's what I was assuming. Unless from Fort Duvno, Solberg was just going to send us back into occupied lands and then back to Formello, basically, which seems kind of odd. It seems unlikely to basically have us, you know, take such a roundabout path, but who knows. Also, I should absolutely be ending the episode here. In fact, I mean, I could have, until I just aggro these guys. Well, you know what? We're going to... Well, we're going to quickly kill them, actually. They're just going to come running out here. No problem. Just going to kill them real quick, like. I was going to just deal with them off camera, basically, and end the episode there, but there was a small chance that, you know, some event would trigger or something. For now, though, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Good old double tap. Being impatient here. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, so these guards were amazingly and inexplicably weak compared to, you know, some random warriors stationed only a few yards from here. But, okay, that's fine. I guess we're attacking this command center, whoever might actually be commanding from here. I guess that's what we're going to find out next time. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.